This is Lab 6, more creating presentations. So I'm going to go to, of course, the assignment link in Blackboard, scroll down until I see Lab 6. I'm going to go ahead and download the files. So I'm just going to right click on the first file name, select Save Link As, and I'm going to save it to my desktop. I'm going to right click the PowerPoint Lab 6 instructions. I'm going to save it also to the desktop. I'm going to minimize all my windows. And for my desktop, I want to make sure I have PowerPoint Lab 6 instructions and a PowerPoint file called background. Opening the PowerPoint Lab 6 instructions. This lab deals with templates. Templates are pre-made PowerPoint presentations that you can download and use. You can find one that's related to whatever you're wanting to do. You can use the slides that are already there. All you have to do is type in your information over the text that's already on the slides, and you can delete whatever slides you don't need. So these are pre-made PowerPoint files called templates. Step 1, we're going to start PowerPoint 2013. So on the bottom left of my screen, I'm going to click on the Start button. I'm going to go to All Programs. I'm going to look at my Microsoft Office 2013 folder, and I'm going to find PowerPoint 2013. I'll bring up my Word direction file. In the Search for Online Templates and Themes text box, type Proposals and hit the Enter key. Then we're going to double click the business plan presentation, and a pre-designed PowerPoint template is loaded. So in the Search for Online Templates and Themes, type in Proposals, hit Enter. Various ones will appear. We want to double click on the one that says Business Plan Presentation, this one here. Double click, and it automatically should be loaded. Okay, my instructions file. Step 2. In slide 1, we're going to drag to select the text company name and type Skyline Bakery and Cafe to replace it. I'll bring up my PowerPoint file. We're going to select the company name, title, and replace it with Skyline Bakery and Cafe. Okay, I'll bring up my instruction file. We're going to select the text that we just typed, and on the menu toolbar, we're going to change the font size to 54. I'm going to select the text. You should see this menu toolbar appear. Click the drop-down font size arrow and change it to 54. And then we're going to drag to select the subtitle placeholder, Business Plan Presentation, and type Funding Proposal for Expansion. So the subtitle, Business Plan Presentation, we're going to type in Funding Proposal for Expansion. Okay, I'll bring up my Word document. We're on step 3. We're going to save it. Save the file with the name Funding Proposal dash your first and last name. So I'm going to do File, Save As, on my computer, to my desktop, call it Funding Proposal dash your first and last name, and click Save. Step 4, we're going to import slides from another presentation so that other PowerPoint file that you downloaded called background has 2 slides in it that we're going to import into this one. So we're going to import it. What we need to do is display slide 1. So on the thumbnails in your outline here, click on slide 1. And on the home tab in the slides group, we're going to click the new slide arrow to display the gallery. And at the very bottom of the gallery, there's an option that says reuse slides. We're going to click on it, and the Reuse Slides task pane should appear on the right of the screen. So I'll bring up my PowerPoint file. On the Home tab, click the New Slide drop-down arrow. Go all the way to the bottom where it says Reuse Slides. And the task pane appears. So we're on step 5. In the Reuse Slides task pane, click the Browse button and then click Browse File. You're going to browse on your computer to wherever you saved that background PowerPoint file that you downloaded from Blackboard. Okay, so I'm going to click on the Browse for a file. I saved it on my desktop. It's called Background. So you can either double click Background or click Background once and click Open. And the 2 slides that were in that PowerPoint presentation that you downloaded from Blackboard appear in the Reuse Slides pane. And then we're going to point to either one of the 2 slides. It really doesn't matter. We're going to right click, and from the shortcut menu we're going to insert all slides. So I'm going to right click on either one of these slide thumbnails in the Reuse Slides task pane. We're going to click Insert All Slides, and now we're going to close the Reuse Slides task pane. So then it says close the task pane. Step 6. On the ribbon, click the View tab, and then click the Slide Sorter button and display the 16 slides that are currently in the presentation. So I'll bring up my PowerPoint. Click on the View tab on the ribbon, and in the presentation views, click Slide Sorter, and it should show you 16 slides that are in that presentation. We're going to click to select slide 4, and then we're going to press delete to delete the slide. So I'm going to click on slide 4. Notice how it has the outline around it. Hit your delete key on your keyboard and it disappears. Now we're going to click on slide 5, hold the shift key down and click on slide 7. So holding that shift key down, it should select all the 5 slides from 5 to 7, and then we're going to press the delete key to delete 5, 6, and 7. 3 slides at one time. So I'm going to click on slide 5. I'm going to hold my shift key down and click on 7, and you'll notice from the border around 5, 6, and 7, those 3 are selected, and hit the delete key on your keyboard. We're on step 7. Click slide 6, hold down the shift key, and click slide 9 so that slides 6 through 9 are selected. With all 4 slides still selected, then we're going to hold down the control key and click on slide 11. And then we're going to press the delete key. So it's going to delete slides 6, 7, 8, 9, and 11. So we're going to click on slide 6, left click one time. We're going to hold the shift key down and click on slide 9 so it selects 6, 7, 8, and 9. Now we're going to hold our control key down and click on slide 11. And the reason we had to do the control key is because it's not in succession with the other ones. If it was in succession, one right after another, we wouldn't have to do that separate slide, the control, because it's not in this one right after another. Through 6 through 9, we have to hold the control key. Hit the delete key on your keyboard. We now have 7 slides left. So you can see here, 7 slides should remain in the presentation. Click slide 3, and with the slide with the company information of the title to select it, while pointing to slide 3, press and hold down the left mouse button and drag the slide to the left to position it to become the new slide 2. Then release the left mouse button and it actually moves the slide. So we're still in slide sorter view. We're going to click on slide 3. We're going to hold that left mouse button down. We're going to drag it over so that it becomes the new slide 2. It's in the second position. Let go and the slide is moved. Step 9. In the status bar, click the normal button to go back to normal view, or click the view button on the ribbon and select normal. And then we're going to save the presentation again. So up here, down here on the status bar in the right corner, you have a button called normal, or you could click on view and normal in the presentations view. So either way, get back to normal view. And then we're going to save it. I didn't save it. Let me go back, and up on the quick access toolbar, I'm just going to click on save. I'll go back to my instructions. We're going to display slide 4, and then we're going to right click the slide 4 thumbnail on the left side of the screen and delete that slide using the shortcut menu. Okay, so I'll bring up my PowerPoint presentation. Right click on slide 4 in the shortcut menu, take the option that says delete slide, and it is deleted. With slide 4 selected, click the text content placeholder, which is the bulleted list. Replace the current text with the following 2 bullets. Build a chain of high quality restaurants and build a profitable brand. So right here, click in the bulleted list and type in, I'm just going to select all the text and then type in the 2 bullets as they appear on your instruction sheet. Okay, make sure your slide looks like this. You just have the 2 bullets added. Step 11, display slide 5 and change the title to Statement of Finances, and then select the text in the content placeholder. Replace the selected text with the following bullets, and make sure you increase and decrease the bulleted list here. Okay, so display slide 5. Select the title and change it to Statement of Finances. And then click here in the bulleted list and type in the bullets as they appear. Let me go ahead and do the first one. So we want current resources. Now, the next bullet needs to be a sub-bullet to current, so I'm going to hit the tab key to go into a sub. I get a sub-bullet and type in franchise revenue. The next one is another sub-bullet, so don't do anything. Restaurant. Now, this next bullet needs to be a first level bullet. So what I'm going to do here is up on my Home tab, in my paragraph group, I'm going to click the decrease list level. It takes it out to a first level bullet. I'm going to type in future resources. And the next one needs to be a sub-bullet. I better get an R in there. So on this one, I need to hit my tab key to indent it and make it a sub-bullet. Okay, bring up my instruction sheet. We're on step 12. Click the Insert tab, and in the Images group, click Online Pictures. In the searchoffice.com text box, type calculator and hit enter. Choose any calculator clip art that you like and insert it into the slide. Okay, so we're going to click on the Insert tab. We're in the Images, we're going to click on Online Pictures. In the search text box, we're going to type in calculator. Hit enter. And pick any calculator you want. So I'm just going to click the third one and click the Insert tab, and it comes into the slide. On 13, we're going to resize the clip art picture so it fits neatly into the bottom right corner of the slide. We're going to position the pointer anywhere over the picture to display the 4-arrow plus sign pointer. We're going to drag it to the right so that the picture is approximately a ½ an inch from the right edge of the slide. So when you position your pointer, as long as it's that plus sign with the arrow pointing left and right, up and down, just left click, hold on to the mouse button, keep it down, and drag it over to the corner. If necessary, click the picture of the calculator to select it and activate the Picture Tools tab. On the ribbon, click the Format tab, and then in the Picture Styles group, in the first row, click the Reflected Rounded Rectangle. So we're going to give it some kind of a dimension. I'll bring up my PowerPoint. If you don't have the Picture Tools Format tab up here, which means you clicked away off the picture, just click right back on the calculator. And on the Format tab, in the Picture Styles group, the first row, if you point to each one of these, find the one by watching your screen tip where it says Reflected Rounded Rectangle. And it's my 5th one there. I click on it, and it gives you a reflection down here. It makes rounded edges. It just makes it look a lot nicer. Step 15, display slide 6. Select the title text and replace it with endorsements. Slide 6. Select the text that is the title and type in endorsements. Okay, and now select the bulleted list and then replace it with the following bulleted items: board of directors, etc. You're going to have 3 bullets. So click here and type those 3 bullets in. The 3 bullets are all first level bullets, so they should look like this. Step 16, click the Insert tab, and in the text group, click the header and footer to display the header and footer dialog box. So on the Insert tab, click the header and footer. You have the dialog box. What we want to do is click the Notes and Handouts tab. We're going to click under the Include on Page to select date and time. And we're going to make sure that Update Automatically is selected. We're going to clear the header checkbox if it has one. We're going to click to select page number and footer. You're going to enter your first and last name in the footer, and we're going to apply this to all. Okay, so right here, we want to, on the Include on Slide, click to select the date and time. If it does not default to Update Automatically, click the radio button to update automatically. If you have a check mark in the, there isn't a header. Okay, we don't need a header. Clear the header. Oh no, my bad. Go back here. We don't want it on the slide. We want the Notes and Handouts. So make sure you click on the tab that says Notes and Handouts. Now check mark the date. Make sure it says Update Automatically. If the header has a check mark here, uncheck mark it. Click to select the page number. So if the page number is not clicked, go ahead and do it. And then click to select the footer. And in the footer text box, type your first and last name. And down here on the bottom, we're going to apply this to all. So click Apply to All. Now, to view the results, click the View tab from the ribbon. Select Notes Page, and in the presentation view, and then return to normal view. So we're going to go back to our slide. We're going to click on the View button. We're going to click on the Notes page in the presentation view section, and you should see here is your name as the footer. Here's the slide number. Here's the date that we put in there. And now we need to go back to normal view. So down here on the status bar, you have the normal button you can click, or you can click on View and Normal. Save the file, exit PowerPoint so that you close it out, and submit this via the appropriate Blackboard assignment link, and let me know if you have any problems.